Oh, I just found the ancient city. I just found the ancient city. Those are blocks in the ancient city. I just found the ancient city. Hello everybody, Jake here, and welcome back to another video where today I have just stumbled across the ancient city. Now, you guys actually might recognize this spot from episode 2 because I was literally in this exact same spot right here. I went down to that cave and I thought there was absolutely nothing in here. Like even like I went across this, all of this, but I actually didn't. If you guys do remember, I never went across this side. You are not going to believe this. Look at this. So there's this little cave spot in here, right? If we go further in this way, right over here, look at this. Oh shoot, I accidentally dropped all the way down. Holy, thank goodness. But as you can tell, it drops all the way down into the cave, right down to the ancient city right there. And I just completely missed it. I have no clue how I missed that. Also, the cave that was underneath this place was way bigger than any cave I could have found. Like, oh my gosh, wait. This gets even larger. Again, this is my first time seeing this. As soon as, like, I saw this cave, I immediately just hit record. And then I found the ancient city when I was, like, trying to scope out the area. But we found it, guys. We actually found it. So the first thing I'm going to do is light up this cave because, as you know, we got to get rid of these mobs. They're just something I am not going to deal with. No more mob videos. But I'll be honest, I am a little bit mad that the ancient city was right here the whole time. One of the first caves I visited had the ancient city in it, and I didn't find it because I didn't bother to look around the entire area. That is honestly a little bit upsetting, I'm not going to lie. But I guess it's better that we found it late than never. Also, something else to note is that it is about 11:30 right now, so it is fairly late. And I'll be honest, I have been up for a little while. So if I sound a little quiet, don't mind. But I think it fits the theme since I have to be quiet in an ancient city anyways. Again, let's just light up this area. It looks all pretty lit up. Also, look at that, is actually absurd that you can see like a giant opening right here into the ancients. That is a crazy opening. This is a crazy. The more I play in this world, the more I realize how crazy this world spawn is. It is actually absurd. Enough yapping though. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Always helps. I literally just filmed the Trial Chambers video yesterday, and after that I signed off of the world. I hopped back on, went up to this cave, and then I found this. So I don't know how on earth, like, I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or what. Also, if you guys do remember from the Trial Chamber video, I got a Fortune 3 enchantment, and I actually used it on my diamond pickaxe here, and I got some iron, I crafted an anvil, and I added it onto that enchantment. So if we do find some diamonds, that'll be absolutely great because we have the enchantment. Okay, I'm honestly not sure how we should get down. Again, it is a late hour, and I wasn't expecting to be going through an ancient city right now, but I always have to press record if I find something in the world. Okay, oh shoot, I'm trying to make my way down slowly because we have to remember. Oh shoot, there's one right there. Hold on. Okay, it gives darkness effect. Okay, I think our best move right now is to just get down and stop making noise. The only thing I know about ancient cities is that you have to be dead silent. I feel like this is one of the structures I'm most confident in exploring. And one thing I know that you for sure absolutely need is wool. This is a material that you use to walk on that will make your footsteps dead silent, and it is pretty much the key to navigating these things. So what I think we're going to have to do is get at least 2 stacks of this, and I think what we're going to have to do is break all of those shriekers, because I am honestly a little terrified of those. And also, we just set one off when we were in the water, so I saw there was one about right there. I think I can see it right there. But we need to destroy those things. And to do that, we need to get there quietly without triggering anything. So we're going to collect a solid stack of wool, and we're going to inch our way to that shrieker first and try to break them. We're also going to try to break any skulk sensors that are nearby. Ugh, this is so much thinking for almost midnight. Alrighty guys, I've collected about a stack. What are you doing down here? Gosh dang skeleton. I don't know if it's gonna make noise if I kill it. Guess I could. I have this from the last video, might as well use it. Oh my gosh, it's a structure near. Okay, this is a whole thing. Okay, so there's probably chests in here as well. There is. And oh, there's a lot of skulk in here as per usual, but that thing is way up there. Let us break that. Maybe I can reach that. Hopefully it doesn't trigger anything. Okay. Okay, good. That did not trigger anything. Also, my little eye spots diamonds over there. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm also gonna break this. I'm also going to I'm going to come over here and break these ones as well. There we go. All of those are broken. I think it is now safe to open these chests. I don't think there's anything nearby that can trigger a warden. Which, by the way, the beast in this structure is a warden, which you do not want to mess with. Also, gosh, dang, protection 4, unbreaking 3. That is a crazy amount of enchantments to have on that thing. We're just gonna collect everything in here because I'm not sure what I want and what I don't want. I'm also gonna take the chest. You'll see why in a second. It's inside of this one. Ban of Arthropods. I'm not sure what that enchantment does. Curse of Mending? Dang, this thing has good enchantments too. Also, we'll take those. We'll take that. These, some food I don't mind. This enchantment book I suppose we'll take, but I'm not exactly sure I'm not sure what the enchantment does. This place looks huge though. Like, look over there. Oh my gosh, this water. Look over there and look over there. This place looks like actually massive. So again, the first thing I think I'm going to do is come up here, and what I am thinking is, what the? Don't. Okay, thank goodness. I'm also going to put some torches around here just so whenever I do actually come up here, mobs don't spawn. Also, ideally, I should have brought in a bed. However, I did not. I never bring beds anywhere. I don't know why. I probably should start doing that though. But what I'm thinking, the safest thing we do is, if we did have a bed, we would have done the same thing. But since we don't, well, we can craft a bed actually. What am I thinking? We have wool. Do I have wood? Of course I don't have any gosh dang wood. Oh, hello. You took a second to damage. Holy. Also, why is there still mobs coming down here? Do I need to do better at like lighting up this place? Yeah, I think it's this little cave inside of the water that's causing all of this mob spawn. So I'm gonna go through right quickly, just light it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. We got all of that lit up. Hopefully no more mobs spawn. Now let us come back down to our little base right here. And I'm thinking let's put a double chest here and we'll store everything that we need in here. There we go. Got pretty much everything unloaded. I'm also going to leave half of our food in here just because we're not going to need it. All right. With that being said, though, let's now inch our way down whatever we think is best. I'm thinking let's just carve a little elevator type thing right here. I'll put a torch there so you guys can see a little bit better. And we'll use this to kind of inch our way down. Also, oddly enough, the music is very happy for this ancient city. I don't know why. It's kind of relaxing, even though this usually is the complete opposite of what you would be hearing in an ancient city. But, you know, I'll take it. Now, let's see how this Fortune 3 enchantment works. Ooh, give me 3 diamonds right off the bat. Okay. How about for this one? This one, it gave me 1. Okay. So it doesn't always guarantee giving you multiple, but it does have an increased chance to give you multiple, as you could tell. Very good that we got that enchantment. I don't think we're going to use our bow, so I'll just replace that spot. Same thing. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness I am checking for this stuff. Holy. No way we find more diamonds than what we just found, but thank goodness I checked. Always make sure you check around for diamonds, guys. This video right here, this spot, this section in the video should tell you exactly why you should always dig around and check for diamonds, because I just got 14 diamonds easily. Okay, enough showing off though. Let's navigate around. Let's see what's nearby. Hi Enderman, I did not know you could spawn here. That's a little scary. Yeah, I'm not sure what's down this way, so I'm thinking let's just go this way first. I'm gonna pretend like you're not there. Yeah, you're really freaking me out, man. I'm gonna pretend like you're not there. Okay, this area seems silent, so I'm gonna just use water to get up. So a little something about ancient cities is that the structures inside of them are can be built very... Oh, can I get up here? Thank you. They can be built very strangely to put... Oh! Oh, okay, hold on. We have some good enchantments on here. I'm also going to collect these books. Looting 2 and Loyalty 3. This is definitely for a trident. I believe Loyalty is the enchantment for a trident that makes it come back to you. But anyways, the structures in here are, as you can tell, they're very broken and old. So you usually have to look around for the chests, like up above or down below inside of them. Not down below, they're usually up high, but it's usually just chests inside of them that you kind of have to look out for. I don't like how this Enderman's just following me. I don't like that at all. Let's just run our way down. These things in the middle are the best forms of transportation when exploring an ancient city. I'm just giving the best tips, guys. Please take notes. Let's see, anything up here? I don't think so. Anything on this side? I also don't think so. Just more cave and more sculpt. Okay, nothing on this. Okay, nothing over there from the looks of it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just the blue wool, which that scared me. Wait, I see a screecher over there. Do you guys see that? I see a screecher. I'm gonna go break it. Just make sure not to trigger anything. And we'll break you. These are the actual screechers, by the way, if you've never seen one. These are the things that will trigger a warden if a sound is made. But for the blue wool, again, I believe it relates to the ancient builder lore, which, by the way, if you've never seen the MatPat video on it, I highly recommend it. But basically, ancient city builders, the people that made these structures, use that wool color to resemble Steve. Just have it there as like this is the Steve, the guy who was able to build stuff, and it's like it's like his colors, like people wearing their college color or something. I don't know, their high school color. I don't know. You get it. Oh, I also see another screecher over there. Again, we slowly but surely just have to go through. There's a few over here. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. There's another screecher over there, and there's actually one up there. I swear, yeah, I was just in this area. Make our way back up here again, and I believe it is across this side, and it is... Oh, okay, I don't like this. It's up top. It's up here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is break this one first, just because it's easier to access. So break this. Oh my gosh, that was a dumb decision. I didn't think it'd be in range. Okay, it should just give us a darkness effect. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I think one more sound and a warden's gonna spawn. I think that's just what's gonna happen. But we gotta figure out how to break that other screecher. And to do that, I'm thinking we just go up this way. And is this all wool? Yes. Okay, I can't reach it. Okay. I think we have a stack of wool. Oh my gosh, please don't trigger it. Please don't trigger it. Please don't trigger it. Please don't trigger it. Okay. Definitely not getting any more chances after that. That had to have been the third straw. Okay, but I think this whole area for the most part is clear. I didn't exactly do a good job at being silent, but whatever. Also, what on earth is that in the distance? Do you guys see that? It's like green. Okay, again, nothing on this side from the looks of it. Oh, there's another screecher right there. Okay, let's check inside of here. I don't think there'd be anything in here. Holy enchantment. Fire protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. That is absurd, and I'm actually going to put that on right now. Compared to our, what is this, protection 2? This thing has mending, unbreaking 3, and fire protection 4, which is almost completely maxed out. And also, if you don't know what mending is, mending makes it so that this little life bar right here, whenever it's running low, the XP that you get from, for example, this little green stuff right here, also the level bar down below, it actually recharges your stuff so that it essentially will never break as long as you're constantly collecting XP like this. So that's what that does, and it is very helpful. Okay, and let's go around the long way and let's break this thing. I don't know if there's any sensors near it, so that's why I'm going to crouch to it. Okay, inch our way slowly and surely. Let's break it. Hopefully it doesn't make any sounds. Okay. Oh, another screecher right there. Okay. I feel like I'm having a good eye right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Okay, I see a chest over there. We'll just play safe. Another chest right there. Break. Okay, we have a good amount of coal. We got some books, some disc fragments, which I believe you use to craft a disc just like this. Some of this, some more amethyst, and a lead. Okay, gotta remember to be gentle where I step. I don't know where these skulk screechers are, and I don't want to trigger one. Like right there. Okay, this one I don't think is around anything, so I'm just going... it's near a bunch of sensors. You know what? If you ever need to be safe, the best thing you can do is barricade it in just like this and break it like this. Because the wool, anything that's surrounded by wool will actually make it silent. So as you can see, it didn't trigger it whenever I broke it. And that is because, oh, well, triggers it when I do that. But that is because it's covered in wool, and therefore it doesn't make a noise. It essentially acts as barrier. I'm also going to collect the wool just because I don't want to have to collect wool every time. Let's inch our way this way, and this chest doesn't seem safe, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna... Okay, I threw down a torch, so it should be good. Regeneration potions. Okay, we saw these in the trial chambers, so that's good. We can collect some more. Some bones, some torches, another disc, actually. So we have another unique disc, as well as some disc fragments. That is very good. Okay, what I'm thinking we do now, that's where we broke those two screechers. So is there... This whole area should be clear for the most part, right? Yeah, I'm walking on it and it's not doing anything, so that's good. What I'm thinking we do now, also, just looking in the distance, I see some skulk screechers over there. What I'm thinking we do now, though, is enter these two structures right here. I saw one here, and I saw another one nearby. Let me just make sure there's... Ooh. Oh, are you serious? Okay, it gave us darkness. Shoot, stop making noise. Okay, it's just giving us darkness, which honestly I'm very thankful for. I am not trying to deal with a warden right now. Stupid mistake. Why did I do that again? Can I break it? Can I break it? Nope, that's not a warden. Oh, shoot. Okay, we need to go. We need to go. We need to go. Oh my gosh. Go, go, go. Also, these are not structures. This is the center. I thought these were individual things. Okay. These are not structures, those are the actual walls. Okay, note to self. The best way to get away from a warden is your distance. So what I'm doing right now is we spawned it. Oh, shoot. Dang it. We spawned it way over there on the other side of the map. What we need to do is go as far away as possible, wait a good maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and once we're at a max distance, it'll despawn because it won't be able to detect us. It's not going to notice us. And it's just going to crawl back into the ground and be like, oh, there's nobody nearby. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. And while we wait for it to do that, I'm going to be on the other side of the map and collecting some wool, just like I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm handling this well. We can get through this ancient city like nothing. We can get through this thing like a breeze. Again, this is one of the few structures I am very good. At least I like to think I'm very good at navigating for the most part. Maybe there's better ways, but I usually like the way I do it. While we're waiting, I'm also going to go back up to our double chest and unload some of our stuff that we collected. Let's just jump our way back up into this water, swim our way up. There we go. Make our way right here. Perfect. I'm also going to barricade this just so I never have a chance of falling. Come back up here and let us unload what we have collected. We go organize the chest a little bit, so now it looks a little bit better, and I'm thinking now the warden has despawned. Also, 1 second, I am getting an Amber Alert. Oh wait, I'm not gonna lie, that Amber Alert kind of scared me. My phone is like propped up on my computer monitor a little bit, so whenever my phone started vibrating, it kind of shook a lot, like more than normal, so that was a little spooky. Also, I believe a little short. Oh my gosh, what is that? I didn't know there was a screecher nearby. Oh no, that is not good. I thought that area was clear. Okay, we need to get out of here. We just gotta go, 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 go. Okay, I don't even know if I'm out of his range. Am I even high enough to like avoid him? Maybe I can see him from... Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. He is right there. Where is the Screecher? I thought... Because look, you guys see it, right? That's the middle where we were. We ran across there, so I thought this part right here was good and we could just take a shortcut. But I guess I was wrong. I must have missed it. Oh my gosh, I see it. The Screecher's right there on the second floor. Okay, I think while we wait... Oh, there's mobs up there too. Dang it. Okay, this is not good at all, guys. What I'm thinking we do is we'll solve this mob problem first, just because we do not want to deal with mobs just like doing that. So I think let's come back up here for a little bit. Let's light up this area a little bit more. Oh, don't hit me. Let's light up this area a little bit more. Also, why is there so many zombie villagers? That is a little bit concerning. Oh, did you guys hear that? That's what it sounds like whenever it goes back underground. So that is a good indicator to know whenever it's actually gone. Also, let's just light up everything up here. I'm tired of these mobs spawning. Is it even daytime? It is in fact not daytime. Okay, so that might be a reason why they're spawning a lot more than usual. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother trying to kill these guys. I'm just going to... Gosh dang it, they're really annoying, but I'm just going to go down and hope they despawn. I don't want to focus on those mobs right now. Next thing we are going to do is destroy that Shrieker that I somehow missed. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. So I'm thinking let's just block up, break it, and then hopefully this whole area should be clear. Where are you? I saw you up here somewhere. There you are. Let's break you, and I'm hoping there's no other Screechers nearby. So... Okay, perfect. And also, we actually missed this little middle part, so let's take a look around down here as well. That was terrible. Don't focus on that. Efficiency, that's always great. Ooh, Swift Sneak. That is the exact enchantment I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, Swift Sneak is made so whenever I'm crawling around like this, it makes me move a lot quicker, which actually, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going to throw it onto these diamond pants. 1 second. Okay, again, this whole area should be good, yeah, so it's not triggering anything. We have an anvil up top, right? We can put this on right now. Let me check my chest real quick. I think I do. Yeah, look, I have an anvil right here. We can enchant this right now. So if I bring out this anvil, let me take my pants off. Pause. Let me take my pants off, add on Swift Sneak. It costs, as you can see, whenever you're enchanting stuff, it has a level or like a cost level here. This number is represented, as you can see, my level is 23, but that is the amount of levels it requires to make the enchantment. So if I throw that on right there, oh man, that looks great. So now whenever I'm going to put this anvil back, and as you can see, it's running low on durability. Anvils sadly do that. I don't like it, but they do that. But now this thing has Mending, Swift Sneak 3, Unbreaking 3, and Fire Protection. Honestly, I would have preferred normal protection, but for just getting this, I think it's pretty good. And I'll show you right here, right now, how the Swift Sneak 3 enchantment works. As you can see, this is me when I'm running, right? And when I crouch, look at this. It's basically a sprint. This thing is like insanely good for environments exactly like this. So thank goodness we found that enchantment, and thank goodness we brought in like an anvil down here. Of all the things I have an anvil down here and not just like a normal thing. Like, what the heck? Also, as you can tell there, that was the one we just searched. There's another one right there. I'm thinking, let's go to it, see what's in it. Oh man, I feel like I'm Sonic right now with this Swift Sneak. This thing feels great. Also, I'm gonna assume that there's... Oh. Okay. That's the indicator that that one's gone. That's... Oh. It happened again? Why did it happen again? Did I spawn multiple creatures? Oh my gosh. Look, guys. Look at this again. Fortune 3 and Efficiency 5 on a diamond hoe. Efficiency 5 is the max level, which, by the way, efficiency makes it so your tool basically works faster, which is super helpful. But also, on a hoe, that is absurd. This is probably the best hoe I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, this area also seems to be clear for the most part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back toward this way and start from where we were. So I think this is about where we were at. If you guys remember, I think this is where we're at. To make our way back up here, this is where we accidentally triggered the warden. Apparently 2 of them, because it did the sound twice. But we came up here, I believe, Yes, and this is where the warden spawned. Okay, so we're back. We're kind of back to where we were. Doesn't appear like there's... Oh, okay, so there's more over here we gotta check out. I already see a screecher over there. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, there's, for some reason, a lot of water down here. I don't really know what... Oh, well, that would explain whether the wall of water down here. Okay, let's swift sneak on over to this thing. Oh my gosh, I love this enchantment. This is probably one of my top 10 enchantments. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I probably should have barricaded that in. That was not smart. Okay, now that we're in this structure, I don't think there's anything. So I'm going to throw it on a torch. Doesn't seem like it triggers anything. That is great. Oh, this one has a curse of binding enchantment on it. Also thorns. Thorns is made so that whenever something attacks you or does damage to you, it'll do damage back to it. So it's good for some things, I believe. Also, can we just talk about how when I just got a perfect stack of coal? That was great. But Curse of Binding is the main fear with this. Curse of Binding is or I guess a curse. It's not really an enchantment, but it is a curse that has a chance that it'll get stuck to you and you're not, like, as you can see, I'm able to take this off and on. Curse of Binding basically makes it so there's a chance it will not let you take it off. Oh my gosh. This hoe has Silk Touch. This one has Fortune 3. This one has Silk Touch. That is, man, these hoes have such good enchantments. Oh my gosh. Basically, again, Silk Touch makes it so that whenever you break a block, it will be that block. So for example, you see when I break this, it just turns into that, right? But whenever I use Silk Touch, it makes it so I can pick up the block as its form. So it works the same way with I was to mine diamonds, right? Also, that is a screecher up there. But anyways, it makes it so like any block that I break will basically be that block. So if I were to break like some iron, like ore, right? It'll be the iron ore block instead of just the actual iron itself. Also, why is there mobs spawning in ancient cities? I thought that wasn't a thing. These structures are actually they're not surrounded by anything at all, which I find very weird. Usually this stuff is like littered and skulk, and this stuff is just like fine. It's not barricaded by anything. There we go. Nothing too much inside of this chest. Again, when you're exploring in an ancient city, always make sure to look up. Okay, we got some more amethyst. I will take it. Also a good amount of coal, which I always like to have personally. Oh, power 1. I love to have my power 1 enchantments because those are for bows. And as you can tell, I love to use my bows. Okay, and we have another music disc. I'm tempted to just collect it just because. Also, we can get a better look from up here. So it doesn't look like there's too much on this side. We'll explore. I see a screecher right there. There's also, I think those are gold ores down there. I don't know why gold spawns this low, but holy. Okay, and more stuff in the center over there. So we will keep that in mind. I'm gonna just kind of run in. Oh wait, why am I gonna use my swift snake to get on in? I think there is a screecher in here, so I'm not gonna do anything stupid. We're just gonna break it. Oh no, I just triggered one. I didn't see this one. Dang it, I need to break this now. Come on. All right, break it. I don't know where it's spawning. Let's just get away from it. Okay, I'm not sure where I am. Let's just run. Let's run around this way. Okay, that was... Dang, I did not see the second one there. That's a little annoying. While we're waiting for oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. While we wait for that warden to despawn, we'll unload most of our stuff, because it's mainly these enchantment books and the potions that are like... Hold on. Oh, there's just like a lava pool there. What the heck? These things all just take up one slot and you're not actually able to stack them. So it takes up spots in our inventory pretty quickly, which means we're occasionally going to have to unload it, which is a reason why I made this double chest up here, which thank goodness I made that call. There we go. Organize the chest a little bit more. Let us head back down, and that warden should be despawned. Again, they usually don't take too long to... That looks scary, holy. You cannot see the water sometimes. But the wardens usually don't take too long to despawn, so let us go check that out. Alright, there's the indicator that the warden has despawned. Thank goodness. I I think all these, I don't know why there was just two right next to each other. That is a little annoying, but let us see what is inside of this chest. Holy. Okay, we have a projectile protection 4 book and a protection 2 book. Those are actually pretty solid, and I will gladly take those. Diamond horse armor. Okay. I'll be honest, I usually don't get animals like ever, so I probably won't ever use it, but maybe this series will be the first time I tame a horse and put some armor on it. Who knows? Also, I am aware that there's a screecher up here. It is right there. Okay. I'm going to just be safe about this and jump down, and I'm going to try to break it from up here. Can I do that? Gosh dang it, I didn't mean to break the skulk. Yep, that spawned a warden right next to me. Oh, and that makes me so uncomfortable. That just made my skin crawl. Okay, we're just gonna run back this way. And honestly, what I'm thinking. Wait, have I been? Oh, I've been here. I got scared for a second. Honestly, what I'm thinking we do, since we're gonna have to wait for that warden to despawn, is just go toward the center and see what's there. Because again, it's going to take a second. So usually there's nothing in the actual centers of these places. I don't think this isn't the entrance. But over here, if I can actually get there, you know what, we'll bridge. Usually if we get to the center right here, this is what I'm looking for, you can find, oh, there's a skulk screecher right there. I got scared because it triggered the light, but let's break this real quick. But as you can see in the center here, there's actually a portal, like a portal to another dimension here. Now, of course, it doesn't work as much as I wish it would work, and Minecraft should totally make it work. It sadly does not work. I don't even think you could break this block that the portal is actually made out of. But it's basically a portal where the warden came from and all of this skull. So very interesting stuff. Again, I wish it worked, but sadly it doesn't. The next thing is right here, actually. So if we come down to this center part right here, gosh dang cave noise. We come down to this center part, you can see there are some redstone builds inside of these structures. Now, the story behind them is it was just the ancient people trying to figure out how to actually use redstone. Obviously, they weren't very good at it. They were probably villagers, or pillagers, again, it's in the lore. But basically, they sucked at their crafts. They weren't exactly great at it. So I'm just going to take their stuff, because I'll be honest, I like having redstone repeaters, but I don't like crafting them. So I'm just going to take theirs. But as you can tell, the structures are extremely, they're very weird and a little confusing to understand what they actually do. Like, look at this. There's just like a target board with a piston on top and then a redstone block triggered to this. I mean, to be fair, if you were to like trigger this, it do that. So I guess they had something going, but no. Also, like, what is this? This doesn't make any sense. Also, I'm going to take this, the lectern, right? So this is something that you can use to give a villager a job, actually. So we will be holding on to that. That's pretty much all that is in the actual center, though. There's not really much. It's mainly just like a more of an awe thing, like a thing to look at and admire. The warden, yep, there it is. The warden should be gone. Also, diamonds. And you guys know the drill. Always got to make sure to check all the way around. Check the whole circumference. Make sure there are no diamonds hidden anywhere. Also, just use it to collect blocks. Okay, it turns out we only got 1 diamond off of that, but that's okay. You know, fortune doesn't always give us a fortune. Let us make our way back this way, though. Again, I kind of want to go everything. I like to usually go on these outside structures and then make my way in, kind of like how I go down this, I make my way in, I look at structures on the sides, kind of like that, etc., etc. That's usually the pattern I like to follow, but then again, all ancient cities kind of spawn differently, so you'll have to adapt. Also, I really need to get used to crouching. It's I have a bad habit of just running around, guys. Yeah, this one doesn't have anything around it. Once again, I'll actually put the torch like up here just so I see it from a distance. Holy! Okay, I don't know what lore does, but efficiency 3 and projectile protection 4. That efficiency 3 enchant. Oh my gosh. The efficiency 3 enchantment is pretty solid. Just like that, another full inventory. Again, inventories fill up so quickly here. Here we go. clear up all the space thanks to the bundle. Always make sure to have a bundle with you guys. Now we're starting to get toward this side, which I have not... Oh, that is a screecher right there. Holy, we're gonna have to break that right now. How do I even, like, get down properly? I guess just like this, right? Yeah. All right, there we go. And then let's just break this guy right here. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Okay, it's right there. I'll keep that. Oh no, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Holy, I'm stuck. I don't know where I am. I'm panicking. Oh, diamonds. Oh my gosh, wait, there's too much stuff happening. Okay, I saw diamonds. I think I remember where the screecher spawned. Okay, a lot of stuff to remember. Also, I'm gonna try to just run toward the end of here and hopefully it just despawns within this range because I honestly don't want to have to go all the way back. I waited a little bit of time. Hopefully it despawned now. I'm a good distance away from it, so it surely should have, right? 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 Yep, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, no way it didn't despawn. As you can see, they despawn relatively quickly. Now, let us use our fortune axe on these diamonds. That one gave us 2. That one gave us 1. Any more diamonds down here? Make sure to always check around. It appears not. Sadly, no more diamonds, but that is okay. Now, we gotta get back toward... Let me actually switch over to my wool blocks again. And we have to get back to that other screecher. I think I remember where it was. It was about right down here. Maybe right here. There we go. Please don't trigger anything else. I do see a screecher up ahead in front of me right there. There's also one right there. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll go around this way, kind of do a big circle. And that should be the safest route. I see another one right there. Let's inch our way. Use our swift sneak. This thing is greatest enchantment, man. Okay, wait. I was about to break this, but I see one up there. However, I think it's out of range. So I'm just gonna break this and hope it's out of range. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Let us see. Piercing. I believe this is for a bow. And just some more basic stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, gonna make our way back up to here. I'll circle around, make sure there's nothing else. We do have another structure over here. Okay, let's check this out. How do I actually get into this massive structure? I guess I'll just use my wool blocks to climb up the side. Oh, this one's very weirdly built. Also, there's a screecher right there. Thank goodness I did not make a sound. Break that. Open up this chest. See what we got. Holy, nothing but coal and more diamond pants. I guess I will take that. Okay, making our way around. I see a screecher. I see that, but otherwise, other than that, I don't see anything else along this side of, or this corner of the ancient city. So I think it is safe to call it clear. Let me just break all of these things, just so we don't have to worry about the warden spawning. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go back into sneak mode. And what I think I'm going to do is go back to this main structure right over here and follow along its path. So where am I exactly? Okay, so I'm right here. Okay, so I'm back on course. So if I just keep going straight, I should be able to find more. These structures are just display. I don't think there's anything inside of them. This is, okay, this is the entrance, like the big entrance. So the only side we haven't explored is that side and this side. If this side is actually... Oh, dang it. I triggered a... Oh, I'm in a not a good spot. Okay, I'm gonna have to just sneak away. I guess while we wait for it to despawn, we can check out what's actually... Oh, I see a lot of stuff over here. Okay. Oh, that is not good. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, no. Okay, I'm thinking let's just honestly go back toward our chest. Oh my gosh, there's so many screechers. Holy. Our water structure is right here, so I'm thinking we'll just do it in reverse order. I'm gonna unload some stuff from the old inventory. We'll come back and we'll start by, instead of going all the way around like we did before, we'll just go straight that way, explore the whole area. Back down to the stream, and now let us take this new path toward who knows what. It's already starting off pretty good. When I was going through, as you guys saw, I saw a whole lot of screechers, so I'm going to keep an eye out for those since I am aware that they are there. I didn't trigger any, I don't think. Like, there's one right there. But I am aware that there are... Oh, wait, like, I can't break that one because I saw another one right here, right? I know I did. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, that is so dumb. What on earth is that? Also, oh my gosh, that thing always sounds so loud. It is so creepy. Yeah, I'm thinking... Holy, the warden's literally right there. I'm thinking we'll just... Okay, we'll just circle around the whole place, and now we'll go to the other side and start from that way since we already goofed up. I'm just gonna run through this middle. Oh. Okay, that's the other warden despawning. That's good. Also gonna use my swift sneak since I'm actually somewhat close to it, I think. Yeah, I think I am actually. It's just... Oh. It's just right there. Okay, let's... Oh. Screecher right here. I think this one should be safe to break. Right? Right? Okay, no noise. Thank goodness. Okay, let us just go back. I believe it was this way. Okay, that warden just despawned. We're already over here though, so we'll just, again, start from this side. Yep, as you guys can see, this is right where we were at. I don't actually remember what... Actually, I probably shouldn't be... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, I spawned the same one I think I triggered last time. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go back to where we were over there and start from that way since we triggered this thing over here. So we actually are back instantly. Nice. I'm gonna watch out for this stupid pressure plate that is here. There's actually two of them. Okay. We're gonna have to handle this a little bit differently then. So what I'm thinking we do is just barricade this in fully, just like this. And then we should be able to break it without it making a sound. Hopefully. Oh, it made a noise. Dang it, how did it hear it? I must have not blocked somewhere. Oh my gosh, I hate how loud that thing is. That is so loud. Okay, new reverse strategy. We're gonna go back around. But honestly, let's just go through this way. I don't know why I'm taking the long way, but let us just go through this way. Reverse travel the other way. Yep, there it is. It despawned. Okay, I feel like, again, I'm handling this relatively well. Hopefully. I think it's right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna find where this screecher is and break it, because I've already triggered it twice somehow. Is it inside of here? It is inside of here. Okay. I actually missed this structure as well. I'm not sure how I missed this, but at least I found it. There we go. Break that. No more screechers in here. We'll put a torch right up here. See what's inside. Got some armor, more potions. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, and I'm genuinely curious. How did I miss this? Because I was over here, right? And then, yeah, this is where I was, right here. And, oh, yeah, I guess it was just right in here, and I guess I just missed it. Did I miss anything else? No. It looks like I did just go by it. That's a little strange. Oh my gosh. Anyways, now that we are back to our regular program, the warden over there should despawn. I can't wait to hear the sound. Please give me the sound effect of it going underground. Oh, this one has... Okay. This one has 3. Oh man. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit of a pain. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do is barricade it all around like this. We'll barricade this, we'll barricade that, barricade that, barricade that. So it kind of works like a signal that should block it all of it. So if I break this, yes, okay, it didn't make a sound, thank goodness. Now, how do I handle this? This one's gonna be difficult. Oh, how do I do this one? This one's hard. Okay, thinking let's just start by separating everything out. So let's do it like this. Make sure I don't fall, because fall damage does actually make a sound. Next thing I'm thinking that we do is try to separate it from this thing like that. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna try. Okay, and then I think I want to get underneath it, but it's gonna make a noise. So I'm thinking I'll just try to break it. Cross my fingers. I feel like it's gonna trigger it though. Oh my gosh, it actually didn't. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, and actually, you know what? For this one, I'm actually gonna grab my Silk Touch. Oh. Holy, Silk Touch broke that thing instantly. I'm gonna start using Silk Touch to break these Skull Shriekers. Holy moly. But I actually know if there's any purpose for having... Holy, that's a lot of coal. I don't know if there's an actual purpose for having a Skulk Screecher, but I might as well just have them just to have them, you know? Okay, that one was a bit of a struggle. We're also running low on wool. So I'm going to gather just a little bit, and then we'll go over to the next structure, just because I do see some... Oh, what the... Get the heck out of here. Anyways, just because I see some Skulk Screechers in there, so it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of wool. Another mob. How on earth are the... a creeper? How are these mobs getting in here? Also, that was a really loud creeper sound. Let us go through the entrance, which I'm going to assume is over here. Oh. One literally right here. I'm going to break... Nah, I'm not... Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. Gotta break it like this. There we go. Okay, how on earth do I get inside of like this whole mess? I'm not sure. Okay, got inside of the mess, and there is yeah, there's one right here, so I'm going to break it. Just like, let me actually break that. Let me do that. Let me put one on top. There we go. Didn't trigger anything. This one should be on its own, right? Unless there's one over here. I think there was. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just going to break it. Okay, that one didn't trigger anything. That's great. I think that was the only two in here. Yeah, it's not... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's not triggering anything else. So I'm going to assume it's safe. We'll check this chest. Whole lot of bones. More Skulk Catalyst. Okay. Or these. I'm actually going to get rid of some of these regeneration potions, just because they are taking up a little bit of space. Same with this leather. I don't think we need it necessarily. Swift Sneak. They're enchanting books, so I'll bring them. Bones we don't need, so I'm just going to leave that stuff there. However, this guy right... Oh, no, I triggered one. Dang it. So there was another one. Okay, going back to the old strategy, we're going to come over here and break... Let me make sure I'm at a good distance. There we go. But we're going to come back over here, do this strategy. Oh, again. I'm going to just break this one directly. Dang it, I knew that was a dumb decision. Ugh. This place is littered. This side of the map is covered in so much Skulk Screechers. Okay, I guess while we wait for like the 5 million wardens I just spawned, we'll come back up to the chest, unload, organize the good old chests a little bit. While I was waiting, I actually did make another one, so that's there. Okay, I think if we get one more regeneration potion, that should be enough. And then I think we're pretty good on discs too. I don't think we need any more discs. Same with coal. However, I usually like to have a lot of coal, so I'm not complaining if I have a lot of it. Okay, just based off of this organization, I think we're good with CDs. I have 3 of these, 5 of these. Oh, wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, look. There we go. Now I have 4 of these and 4 of these. So I think we're good on CDs. I don't think we need any more. Honestly, I would like more books just because we're going to need quite a lot of them in the future. And then regeneration potion, we'll collect one more. Coal, I'll always collect coal. Glowberries, probably don't need. And then any of this Skulk stuff, I will collect. The wardens should be despawned now. So let us make our way back down, right on over again. Now, this one is starting to get annoying. I have no clue where else the Skulk could be, or not Skulk, the Screechers could be. So I'm going to inch our way up. I'm going to collect that. Okay, that warden despawned. That is great. Where on earth is this other Screecher? I physically cannot see it, like wherever it is. Is it down here? Is this gonna make a noise if I drop? Thank goodness. There it is. Sneaky, sneaky guy. And I think that's all of them, so I can probably make as much noise in here as I want now. Yes, I can. Holy, we got a lot of packed ice in here. Also golden carrots. I have not seen any of these 2 blocks in literally forever. Also with Silk Touch, normally if I break this, it would just disappear, right? But if I do it with Silk Touch, it actually makes it so I can collect the blocks. So that's kind of another way you can see how that works. Okay, but this area is cleared. That is great. What does this lever do? I don't know if this actually... Oh. Just triggers the trapdoor. Okay. Okay, that side is clear. Let's just inch our way over to the next structure, which is both of these tall towers. Okay. More skulk, and also 3. Dang, this thing has a lot of enchantments. This one also has a curse of banishing, which basically means you can just disappear out of your hands. Fire protection. Okay, this one also has the same enchantment as we previously have seen. Okay, nothing too crazy. Oh, I also see a thing up here, so let us break that. Can I reach that? Nice, I can in fact reach that. Well, I'm making a whole lot of noise, so I'm gonna assume... Oh! Dang, there was a screecher right here. How did that not trigger anything? There we go. I guess I'll take that. Yeah, this area seems to be mostly clear for the most part. Oh, is that a screecher I just saw? No, I'm just tripping. Let's make our way back up. Same thing again. I think these structures are literally identical to each other, which is kind of funny. Yep, they literally seem identical. That's cool, I guess. Okay, like we mentioned before, I don't need any more discs. We need one more regeneration potion. Glowberries, I suppose I'll take with me. Oh, what did I trigger? Oh my gosh, all the way up there? What the heck? Okay, I don't even know where the warden spawned. Let's just get out of here, I guess. Okay, wait, and I think we actually got through almost all of this, so we can't actually circle back. Okay, I think something I can do... Oh, I thought I was crawling. Oh no. But something we can do while I'm over here is break this other screecher that was over here. Yep, it's right here. Okay, let's break that guy. And that should be all of the screechers broken, at least for this corner over here. However, we are very close to that warden that we just spawned, which is not good. Trying to sniff us out, which I don't like. Was there anything else in that chest? I don't think so. And there's nothing over here. Guys, I think we actually made it through the entire city. Honestly, I'm gonna do a quick run through, make sure, but I actually think we went through everything. Okay, guys, I think we actually managed to explore everywhere in the city. Okay, I think that was actually the last chest that we needed. Okay, so with that being done, I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to check out our glorious loot really quick and see what... Because I'm not going to be able to take this all back at once. So I'm going to have to like organize and figure out what I do take back, what I don't take back, etc., etc. But basically, this is all that we have collected. And we have found a lot of good stuff in this cave. And if I check up here, we collected about 18 diamonds with Fortune 3 pickaxe inside of this ancient city. So I think that is a good place to leave this off. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and that'll help you stay up to date on all my new videos. Thank you guys for watching. We are officially in episode 6 or 7. That was not a 6 or 7 joke, but 6 or 7. Sorry about that. Anyways, so glad that this series is going well, and bye! Also, one last thing while the end card is playing, these little disc fragments right here are actually used to be crafted into a disc. So if you have 9 pieces of them, which I do, you're able to craft another music disc. So that's very good. Just thought I'd mention that before the video ended. All right, now fade out. Bye, bye, bye.